Today I am at ITO. It is in New Delhi. This ITO is an intersection where about 2 lakh to 3 lakh vehicles pass during the peak hours. Peak hours in the sense early morning 8:30 to 10:30 and evening time 5:30 to 7:30. So during this peak time about 2 lakh to 3 lakh vehicles pass through this or traverse through this intersection. Likewise, there are about 170 intersections in Delhi which are identified by some of the research institutes. So these intersections are also called as congestion points. These are congestion points because all the commuters spend about 5 minutes to 35 minutes at these intersections, and some of the commuters can traverse for more than 2 or 3 intersections, and accordingly their wastage of time will increase, and some of the commuters are unnecessarily wasting more than 2 hours during their travel. So this is one intersection. Likewise, there are 170 intersections in Delhi, and some of the major intersections include Chandni Chowk, Connaught Place, Outer Ring Road, as well as the MG Road. So likewise, there are intersections, and these intersections are called as congestion points. So these congestion points, because as per the recent article published in the Economic Times, indicates that the traffic congestion in Delhi costs about 60,000 crore rupees per annum, and it encompasses the cost incurred from the wastage of fuel, productivity loss, as well as air pollution, and this cost is projected to increase up to 92,000 crore rupees by 2030. So when we are talking about the traffic congestion, it has a very severe impact on the human health. It basically, if we can divide it to classify these impacts, it will have 3 important significant impacts. One on the one is the environmental concern, the second one is public health, and third one is the impact on the quality of the life. So when we are talking about environmental concern, the vehicular pollution can result into air pollution and associated global warming and climate change. Secondly, when we are talking about the public health, the air pollution, traffic congestion and associated air pollution can cause a severe impact on the human health in the form of respiratory illnesses, asthma, obstructive pulmonary diseases, and severe diseases like bronchitis, as well as these cardiovascular diseases. And the third one is very important, one is the quality of life. It severely affects the quality of life. For example, it increases the stress of the commuters because they are supposed to reach on the time, but because they are getting stuck up in the traffic. So it will increase the stress level. It will also increase the anxiety, as well as it will also trigger the depression level in some of the mentally sick or mentally, you can say, weak people. Now when we are talking about this traffic congestion, we also have to discuss about the solutions, potential solutions or best strategies to solve this problem. And the government of Delhi is exploring one of the best strategies, that is called as congestion pricing, or it is also called as congestion tax. So those vehicles who are traveling or going through the congestion points, they will be charged with the congestion tax, and this congestion tax will be automatically electronically collected through the FASTag system. So through this through this congestion taxing, some of the vehicles like two-wheelers and electronic vehicles, as well as the government buses, will be exempted. Otherwise, the private vehicles and especially jeeps and trucks will be charged very heavily. And the purpose of this charging or this taxing is to push people towards the public transport, so that those people who are traveling through the cars, they will prefer to go by the public transport. And in majority of the cases, you will see the cars are having only one passenger. So if they are traveling alone, and cars are taking lot of space on the road, so it results into traffic congestion. So instead of that, if we can somehow minimize the number of cars on this road, it will directly affect the traffic congestion. It will ease or really relax or reduce the traffic congestion. So this is one of the best way. The second one is improvement in the public transport system. We have to see how best we can increase or improve and expand the metro network, as well as improve the bus frequency as well as reach of the buses in different parts of India, different parts of Delhi. And the last very important point is the awareness in the public about the about the traffic rules and regulations, as well as importance of the public transport. So these strategies will hopefully help solve the traffic congestion problems. And if we are able to, if we can solve this problem, hopefully majority of the problems we will improve economically, socially, as well as environmentally, as far as the Delhi city is concerned. Thank you.